Guineas. Well, when North Boy lines up in the Guineas today, trainer Tony McEvoy will be searching for that all-important Group 1 breakthrough. Since March and the untimely death of Peter Hayes in a light plane crash, the perennial right-hand man is now the boss at Lindsay Park. After 26 years of loyal service to the Hayes family, the former apprentice jockey is holding the reins of a racing empire. Anne-Marie Sparkman caught up with Tony at his magnificent Barossa Valley office.
Lindsay Park, the vision of the late legendary C.S. Hayes. Quite simply, horse heaven. From first footsteps to ultimate glory, the winners keep coming at this internationally acclaimed showplace. The Hayes dynasty, Colin and then sons David and Peter, dominating the Melbourne and Adelaide racing scenes for more than 2 decades. This spring, for the first time, a new name in the racing book for Lindsay Park, Tony McEvoy. No overnight success. 26 years ago, a 15-year-old apprentice jockey arrived here at the Barossa Valley with a head full of dreams.
You know, Colin Hayes was like my second father, if you like. I mean, I left home at such a young age, and not only did he develop me in a career, he developed me as a person. So the place means everything to me.
Good morning.
It has been a long apprenticeship. Sadly, Peter Hayes, the gentleman, the reluctant frontman, was planning to step down at the end of this carnival, wanting to pursue his great passion, flying, the treacherous love that ultimately led to his death in March.
Those first couple of weeks were very difficult to just get everyone together and say we've got to keep going, and that next morning at track work at Lindsay Park, I mean, it was as tough a morning as you could ever have.
Many presume David will be forced to leave behind his highly lucrative operation in Hong Kong, but the ebullient younger son had faith and blunt words of advice.
Keep your head down and be humble and let the horses do the talking.
He said, good luck. He said, if you stuff it up, I'll come home, and if you get too good at it, I'll come home as well. So, and I think he meant it.
Well, Tony, it's a pretty magnificent setting, this Lindsay Park. It's nice to be living in luxury like this.
I'm actually in the gatehouse down the road, Anne-Marie. I'm not quite in here yet. The servants' quarters.
So you might have got the job, but...
Yeah, none of the privileges have come with it just yet. I've got to prove myself, I think.
Loyalty repaid, but the pressure was there.
I thought about this a lot and talking to my wife, Jo, and I was expecting like a 10% drop-off of clients. And I just thought that I'd set myself up to accept that because of the change and being a non-Hayes to train at Lindsay Park. And then to have the early success that we did, we had our best August for 10 years, and we're well ahead of schedule in September. So it's been absolutely fantastic by results, but every one of our clients has been very solid and stayed with us and full of support.
We're very impressed.
Man is impressed, but I take a little bit longer to be.
Tony moves comfortably with the VIP clients, but only results can be calculated. Last week, Lee Freeman edged in front of McEvoy in the Melbourne winners list. Still, Tony has racked up more than 100 winners, close to $1 million in prize money. The Hong Kong connection keeping a close watch.
Lots of advice I cop. How much I take in's up to me, of course.
I'd give him a pass with credits. Not distinctions yet. He's got to win a Group 1 race.
He's watching the races and always on the phone saying, what'd you run that in that race for? You know, you idiot.
And what's the response?
I won't say I'm here. Dave, unfortunately, takes a lot of horses off us and has been doing so for 5 or 6 years. So the thief, I know there should be law against that.
He dreams. He's dreaming. I definitely do, because I do like Tony, but I like myself a lot more. So it's a self-help business.
The schedule, the travelling, is now intense. Rarely does the ex-jockey actually make it back into the saddle.
And my brother was a jockey, and we always had ponies, and that's all I ever thought about. I just wanted to get out of school and be a jockey. And so that day came, and I was a jockey, but unfortunately for a very short time, got a little bit, grew too tall and went a bit wide.
Today from the grandstand, Tony will be riding North Boy home in the Guineas. quietly confident about his first taste of Group 1 glory. The 3-year-old nuggety gelding, half-brother to Northerly, notched 4 wins from his first 4 starts, including a convincing victory in the Ascot Vale Stakes.
North Boy on this grandstand rail in front from Euston off, and UK on the far side, but North Boy all too good.
In his last outing at the Guineas Prelude, North Boy went to the front too early, but fought on for 3rd.
Lift, Ollie. Lift him, Ollie. Got tight in there.
Comes away and wins it well from King of Prussia, North Boy.
Today, the blinkers come off, and the hottest jockey in town, Damien Oliver, will still be in the driver's seat. The new boss at Lindsay Park, hoping to prove, yet again, he is the right man for one of the most coveted jobs in Australian racing.
Do you sometimes have to pinch yourself, the fact that you're the leading trainer here at Lindsay Park?
Absolutely. I mean, I felt I had the best job in racing, having had a chance to be an assistant to CS, David and then Peter, with this beautiful facility that you saw today. And it just shows, I came here as a 15-year-old green kid from the bush, and here I am now as the trainer at Lindsay Park. It just shows if you persevere and work hard and you're passionate about what you do, you never know where you end up.
Great story there from Anne-Marie Sparkman. Good luck to Tony McEvoy and North Boy this afternoon. And the blinkers are coming off. And Simon O'Donnell, how much effect do you think that'll make to the horse?